Welcome back. My hair. Don't mind my hair, guys. This is my natural hair. Actually, it's not usually that frizzy. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. I washed it today and I woke up looking like Gloria Rayner. I will survive. But here we are. It's not even halfway dry either. The whole back is still wet, and underneath, this is just like basically the front and the top part of my. So by the time I'm done, I'm gonna look. Oh my god, you guys remember that episode when Monica goes to the Bahamas or the Caribbean? I don't know where she goes. She goes somewhere, and her hair is just like bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it's so big, it's like as big as her body. And that's what my hair looks like. When I lived in Puerto Rico, bro, I didn't straighten my hair. I straightened it once just to see what it would do. That didn't do shit. I didn't clean my glasses at all. And I can't find it, so hold on guys, I can't see. I can't read the cards. I'm seeing something about the president talking about how people whose parents who were born, like our first generation born here, being, because I'm first generation born here, right? So we are automatic residents, right? And my parents are residents now, but they weren't when we were born. So something talking about like we could get deported. Honestly, at this point, I'm not even like, I'll go to, I'm literally like, I'm having an issue with my contract anyway, and with the landlord, who's a piece of shit. And honestly, I hope he fucking I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, because I'm not gonna, yeah, I just hope he trips on an ant and breaks his fucking front tooth. But anyway, so I'm having to find a place to live. I legitimately am considering going to live in Mexico. I've done it before, and I grew up in Mexico. I'm half Mexican now, half Salvadorian, so I have family in both countries, and I have a ton of family everywhere else. But I'm like, you know what? At this point, I just might fucking deport myself. I don't care. What? You're sending me to the beach? Fuck it. Alright. Leos. This is a reading for Leo. Whatever you need to know, whatever comes out, kind of. Not whatever comes out, it's whatever you need to know. Sorry about that rant. No, I'm not sorry about the rant. I don't want you guys to think I'm like making it political. If I want to talk politics, I will, but I don't really usually talk politics unless it's something having to do with that, which is bullshit. It was more talking about how, like, fuck it, I will straight up oh, fresh food and tacos and the beach, and oh yeah, I'll move back to where my family's from. Let's go, fuck it. Okay, you got meditation to dig deep. This card is really pulling me in. And then you got earth magic. Leos. Leos, you guys are being asked to dig really deep right now. There are a lot of things, a lot of gifts, a lot of knowledge that you guys are going to find within right now. But not only that, I'm seeing this image of you guys digging deep into knowledge. I'm also being shown, especially with this card, you guys are being asked, it's almost like you're being asked to deep dive into what is your witchy self. If you don't practice witchcraft, which is fine, practicing what is your spirituality, practicing what is that you do to be spiritual, right? Digging deep down, maybe going like, if you do Reiki on yourself and going deep. There's a ton of treasures that are being that are waiting to be found. See, I wanted to say it backwards. I'm hearing there's treasures everywhere. You're just not looking deep enough. Is it fear? No. You don't know where to look. You don't know where to look. And then you got earth magic. I really am seeing you guys are being guided. And you don't even have to call it witchcraft. You can just call it manifestation. Sometimes you're using, you know, earth, wind, fire, and water, and you're calling in, and you're using basically everything that God, the universe, has provided to you to, and I just saw 555, to call in exactly what it is that you're trying to manifest, to call in exactly what it is that you're trying to do. You don't even have to call it witchcraft. You're just, was it witchcraft back in the day when people used herbs to heal? Because really, God said that He provided everything for us that we needed. Food, medicine with herbs, all of that, right? Everything was provided for us. Everything else has just been invention of man-made to make things easier, to make, you know, other things less harder, to make illnesses be right. But that's caused a slew of a whole bunch of other problems. I feel like my English is just kind of off right now, and I don't know why. I feel like my nose is running. I'm not sick. I don't really think I get allergies, so I don't know what the hell is going on. But I'm just seeing somebody going deep, deep, deep. So this could be, you know, maybe you having to dig deep within. I'm getting the treasures there. You just have to know where to dig. And with the dog here, I feel like you're going to be guided to know exactly where to dig, right? You're going to be guided. So if you do Reiki on yourself. If you don't, you know what? Even if you don't know how to do Reiki, when you harness energy, you can use that energy. And if you quiet your mind, you can just allow your intuition to guide you where it is that work needs to be done, right? And even just asking like for work to be done, and asking your guides and the universe for help. I really do feel like that makes a difference. Okay. I mean, obviously having knowledge of Reiki, you know, being a Reiki master, that's great. That really is a bunch of other stuff. Like that is Reiki, knowledge of Reiki, but it's also like, you know, I learned how to do like exorcisms, and I know how to do like just a bunch of other stuff, right? It's not just Reiki. Like when you do the whole, you become a Reiki master, you learn a bunch of stuff like the meridians. I learned the meridians, like where liver holds anger, so you learn how to clear out those meridians, right? But Reiki itself, energy work can be done. It is obviously better if you have, you know, somebody that has an anointed sigil, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't do some kind of energy work on yourself, right? Take control of your own narrative. Yeah, I feel like it's just there. It's like rudder. You know, it's giving that meme. I don't know. And I think your guys' throat chakra might be closed too, because something's going on with my throat, and I was fine a minute ago. And it keeps wanting to close up on me. That maybe there's something you have to say. There's something you have to say to someone, and I feel like you're just not. It's not. You can't. There's buried treasure, and you can't seem to, you don't know where to dig. All right, Leos, let's pull out some cards for you. You guys really need to, you know what, I'm going to put on my Protego Maxima oil just to make sure that we are not being shut up, right? Okay. That is my protection oil. if you guys are interested, I do have a setup of like 21 oils, which I think I'm going to actually like make I'm gonna make less but with more. If that makes sense. Go the distance. Yeah, go the distance. And look, this is a cheetah. You guys might be animal lovers or be able to speak to animals. Go the distance. Yeah, you guys got go the distance. Yeah, my hair's just getting bigger and bigger. You guys got go the distance, and then my ear keeps plugging up. I don't know if you guys are getting cold. I don't know what this is, but it feels weird. Clean it up. Clean it up. I'm hearing clean it up. Hang on, guys. This, I don't do reversals though. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. No place like home. I am gonna do one more. Oh, no, that gave me two. I don't want two. You got message in a bottle and then blessed. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. There is a need to get out of your head and to go into your heart. Let me explain what was happening. When I was sitting here, I was trying to get messages, and I usually get a bunch of downloads. You guys have seen my readings before. I get images, I get songs, I immediately understand what's happening. It was blank, nothing was happening, and the only thing I could feel like my intuition trying to move towards my heart, almost saying like, turn on your heart, turn on your heart, like it's not gonna happen here, turn on your heart, and nothing was coming in. Okay, so there's a need to go to the distance right now. There's something that you guys are trying to go the distance, right? But there's a need to clean up your heart. You guys are trying to go the distance and you need your heart. It's almost like I kept trying to turn it over like an engine, like trying to start my heart like an engine. My heart is open, but it felt like it was off, like not off, right? Like, I mean, energetically, like not open, right? It kept feeling like I kept trying to like turn over like an engine. You guys are trying to go the distance with something, and you're needing to dig deep. There's something that you guys need, that you guys are trying to reach. It really is getting riches. But remember, anytime I talk about riches is love, riches is abundance and whatever, right? And it can be a slew of whatever it is. Riches for everybody is different, right? Rich in health could be different for somebody who is rich in money, right? So it's going to be different for everybody. They're asking you to come to the edge. You're right there. You're right there. I feel like you've caught the scent. You've caught the scent. 444. You've caught the scent and you're starting to dig, and they're asking you to dig, 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 dig. You're there, you're there, you're there. It's giving that cold, warm, hot. You're hot, you're hot. Dig there, dig there. And I'm seeing digging in the heart space, not raw dogging the heart space. They're asking you to clean it up, and they're also asking you to come to the edge, because there's no place like home. And what do I always say? Home is where the heart is. There is something that you guys want so badly, but you guys have your heart so shut off that you don't realize that you guys are actually self-sabotaging. You guys are not allowing the energy to flow where it needs to flow, which is your heart. You keep trying to use your mind, and your mind is not your first fucking, it's not the first brain, right? It's your stomach, it's your intuition. Your intuition is a hound dog right now. It's sniffing out where you need to go, and right now it's saying, hey, listen, go to the heart. Go to the heart. I just keep seeing green emeralds everywhere, like the Wizard of Oz. The heart, the Tin Man. You guys are fucking cold. And I just saw the word unavailable. No place like home. No place like home. There's message in a bottle and bless. There is something you guys are trying to say. You guys are trying to send a message. You guys are trying to reach out, or somebody is, right? And this is a blessing with all of these riches. With all of these riches. This is something that's coming in as a blessing. Okay, let us clarify. Alright, I'm just going to put these underneath. Alright, let's clarify, go the distance. Let's clarify, go the distance. And it gave me, wealth. 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 And this is where I saw this earth magic. It's almost like somebody doing a money ritual, or somebody doing a ritual asking for help. Asking for help. Needing to ask for help with money. Needing to asking for help with abundance. Asking for help. Ask that you are now going to be sent a dog or something. It doesn't have to be an actual dog, right? I'm talking ethereal here. I'm talking an ethereal dog, or you're a scent that's being sent to you. Say, look, here is where you need muddled and unclear thinking. Clean it up. Clean it up. Clean up your mind right now. And I saw on the deck, but it didn't come out, I saw practical work or something like that. And what I remember is whenever you're overthinking and you're stuck on a problem, you're stuck on something that you cannot seem to get the answer to, a lot of men that are very successful, people that are very smart, people that they're just very good with things, but they get very stuck. They'll go and do mundane work, wash the dishes, sweep, mow the lawn. You're using a different side of your brain, and so it allows your other side of the brain to find the answer. It's allowing your brain to do it. It switches sides because you're overusing one part of the brain, and it's almost like you're overloading it, and then the emotions get entangled and you get frustrated, and then now you've caused an overheating of a part of the brain, right? Not literally. But when you do mundane work, you're allowing the other side of the brain, where you're just allowing things to be monotone, to be mundane, to be repetitive. You're allowing your critical thinking to start working again, and to start going through the files it needs to file, right? And then it's like, oh, bazinga, I got the answer. Which is funny because that just reminded me of a Big Bang Theory episode. And you're going to start digging in the right place. And in that right place is where all the treasure is. All the treasure. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. You need to defend yourself. Give me one more on that. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay. You are trying to find abundance in a specific place. And whenever that happens, whenever you are trying to build your heaven on your heaven, your abundance in heaven, it then mirrors abundance on earth. When you are on the tip or on the borderline or on the edge, you will be sent a false abundance. You will be sent a false offer. You will be sent a fake gold, fool's gold. This is not for you. This is something that you need to see and recognize. And I feel like for whoever I'm talking to, you're going to recognize it immediately. That is nothing of value. There is nothing of value here. I am building my abundance with God. And that abundance will be built on earth. When you build that abundance within yourself, that foundation can never be destroyed. There's a false narrative of abundance here, and I don't even think it's a real abundance. I'm telling you, you're being sold fool's gold, right? That is something that you're going to have to say no to. Come to the edge, look at it, and say no. No place like home. You're building it within yourself. That abundance, you're building it within yourself. And nothing can ever tear down your foundation. You built that shit. Nobody can come in and tear down your foundation. Things will not always be this way. You know why? Because you're building the foundation fucking strong with the type of material that God has made. Universe. Whatever it is that you cater to, right? There is no judgment. Whatever it is that you cater to. Let's clarify bless and message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Messaged in a bottle. That's weird. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Yeah, right now it feels like you're feeling tied down and frustrated. But I feel like there's going to be information that's going to come in, and it's going to be a blessing. Give me some more. One more for bless. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. You are going to triumph over troubles and obstacles. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, Leos. Oh my gosh. That was insane. There is something coming in to try to trick you. It's fool's gold. It's not real. It's not built. It's not a good foundation. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. One more for Leo. Don't let your past hold you back. Oh my gosh. Yes. This could be someone from your past. Your hard work is paying off. Yes, Leos. It is all coming together. Okay? It is all coming together. You are going to find that treasure, but this treasure is within you. It is within you. Whatever is being offered to you at this moment, you're going to know immediately. And I'm not saying there's not going to be people that come in and offer you treasure, but it will be built through love. It'll be built through, they'll be sent from God. This is not sent from God. This is a test. This is a test from God or from the other side or whoever it is, right? Be wary, and I feel like this is easy peasy for you guys, Leo, okay? Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I will see you guys soon.